Next up, we're going to talk about objects, and then we're going to get into manipulating all of the fundamentals that we saw at the beginning. So let's start with objects here, and we can create an object in CoffeeScript in two ways. There's the kind of the JavaScript way, so I might say let's say my pets object equals, and maybe my pet Joe is a dog, or my pet dog, his name is Joe. There we go. And my pet fish, his name is Frank, like that. So we can save that, and we should be able to just log it here. So if we do console.log my pets, and then maybe we get something from my pets. So my pets.fish, and my pets.fish should be Frank. So let's go down to the bottom, run it. We can see we logged the my pets object, and then we logged just specifically Frank from my pets. Now this is one way to create an object in Coffee, which is very similar to JavaScript, but there's a more Coffee way to do it, so to speak. So to do that, we can get rid of these brackets, and we just have this like this. Save it, and it should still work just the same. So we clear it, run it, and you can see it's still the same. So maybe the idea here is that we can do like a nested object, and it looks a lot cleaner. Let's do an example of that. So let's delete this, and we'll say we'll create a person. That's the object, and they have some favorite colors. And this is like the JavaScript way, but it works in Coffee, and then I'll show you the Coffee way. And their favorite colors might be, let's say, just color. Let's just say their first color, their favorite color, is blue. Their second favorite color is green. And their third favorite color is yellow, just like that. And then they will also have, like, this is a nested object, so let's have one more thing inside of person. And we'll just go back to pets. They'll have some pets, and they're going to have we'll just say pet 1. We'll just say their first pet, that's a better way to do it, is a dog. Their second pet is a fish, and their third pet is a bird, like that. Save that. So you can see kind of how this looks, and of course we're going to come down here and just show an example to make sure it works. So we can log just person in general. Person, let's start with that. Let's make sure we get that right. So we run this. We can see we get the entire person's object, and inside are two objects, favorite colors and pets. Now let's say we want to log person.pets.first. Their first pet is going to be a dog, right? So let's save that. Run it. See we get dog. Persons.pets.third should give us bird. So we run it, we get bird. Person dot instead of pets, oops, we do person dot fave colors. There we go. Dot third. The third favorite color was yellow. We run it, we get yellow. Awesome. Now let's change this object up to look like it could and should in CoffeeScript. It's just a little bit more clean this way, I think, especially if you're going for this. Not saying that space syntax is better than brackets. I kind of like brackets personally myself, actually, but I think that it does look really clean, and there's something to be said about it. I'm just not sure what that is to be said, but either way, let's get rid of these brackets, and we might be able to do this actually. Delete this line. Yeah, let's just try and do this, and this should work. And it should still give us the same results. So let's run it. We might get an error here. Nope, perfect. So we don't even need a comma between here and here. It just knows. It almost looks like YAML syntax. So persons are outer object, our inner object, our favorite colors, and pets. And you can just see how clean this looks. If you prefer brackets, maybe it doesn't look so clean, but if you prefer spaces, man, this is nice. So let's do favorite colors dot second to make sure that wasn't a fluke. We should get green because their favorite color is green. Let's run it. Perfect. And now let's get all the colors just to confirm that we're working right. So let's get rid of that, save it. Person.fave colors should be these three. We run it, and you can see we get the JavaScript like syntax on the object back out. And actually, just one addition, I just looked at the comments. We don't need any commas. when creating objects like this, it can just look like this. It's amazing. Let's just rerun it to confirm. Yep, awesome.